Barbell strength people, you have everything power snatch today, some primers, some positional work, and then some sort of heavier loading. So you need a good 25 minutes for this one. Have all your plates out ready to go with what you do have, so you don't have to stuff around and run around and get bits and pieces done for that one. So we're going to start with every minute on a minute for 5 minutes. You're going to do 2 muscle snatches. A big focus on this one today is keeping your heels down as you reach the extension. So pull the bar off the ground like a normal snatch. Think about getting nice and tall, heels down on the ground, strike the hip, and then our elbow comes up nice and high. We don't want the elbow to drop down behind us because it's going to swing the bar out in front. So elbow comes up nice and high, and we'll get to this position where it's a bit like a press. That is okay for a muscle snatch. Just focus on the pull from the ground, the contact, and the actual elbow position. So we want that to carry over. Don't go too heavy with this one. Completely fine if you just keep, say, 20 kilos on the bar. If that, 35 kilos as a sort of a max. So you can really focus and drill the technique. Film yourself from the side so you can see if you've got any forward drift from the barbell. Then there's no rest after this one. So you're going to go straight into every minute on a minute for 10 minutes. Try and put about that 70% on the bar. If you need to, you should be getting it pretty close to that. Obviously scale down as needed. But you got to snatch, pull, and you're going to pause when the bar is touching your hip and you're going to be up on your toes. So you're going to be doing a big shrug, bar's touching your hip, you're up on your toes, just hold for a second or two, come back down, touch the ground, you can reset, that is completely fine, and then go into a power snatch. Now, if the weight is a big difference between the muscle snatch and this, then please rest and adjust your weight, build up to that weight. For some of you, it will be pretty close. So you can start off where you pick up where you left off from your muscle snatch. And then the same for the next part. We've got EMOM, 10 minutes again. You should be able to keep the load from where you had it from the snatch pull. Just 2 power snatches. But on the last one, you're going to pause with the bar over your head in the catch position and really press up to make sure your shoulders are nice and solid to solidify that catch position. Now, I would say, even if it's not too heavy, try and catch this a little bit deeper or catch it higher. Write it down, not to a full snatch, but like a deep power snatch, so like a half squat or just above half squat, and hold in that position because that'll be the hardest place to hold. So if the weight's not too bad, let's try and train that position so it carries over to your snatch a little bit more. A big thing I suppose to think about with this one is getting the head underneath the bar. So actually pushing your head through, not holding it back here, because holding the weight out in front is really, really hard. So think about pushing that head through, driving the shoulders up into the bar, and being in a nice, stable catch position. Remember, if your feet should be in your perfect squat stance. If you starfished it and jumped too wide, adjust your feet before you come out. Don't finish the rep in that bad squat stance position.